Is it bad that I never made love? No, I never made love. No, I never did. But it's know how to.
Alright. Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's Poppin' Des, and today I'm here with
Janine
and
Asia.
And today we are recording a mukbang for you guys. We have a few questions, just a few topics, and we're gonna be discussing them, telling you guys how we feel while we're grubbing on our food. What do you have?
I have some chicken tenders. I will insert a close-up of it, or she will insert a close-up.
Guys,
I'm sorry, I'm a YouTuber. That girl
subscribe to her
Asia.
channel,
Check me out. Yes. Oh, gotta insert that by
link in description.
Yes, link in description. But I got some chicken tenders, some fries. I got some honey mustard and ketchup on deck, period.
On deck,
And some Coke on deck.
Ooh, y'all, this was good. I have like a half a pound of crab legs, potato, corn, and then I have some mussels. I did not just say mussels. I have some calamari,
She
y'all.
must want some mussels.
Can you pass me my sauce, please? Thank you. I have some calamari. What about you, Janine?
All right, for me, I got some Dungeness crabs because I'm greedy. I wanted the biggest like claw, so you can get all the meat. And then I got it with some sausage because I ain't want to pay so much. So I was like, sausage it is. And then also I got it in garlic sauce because the only sauce I like, and mild because I don't like my seafood spicy like that.
Yeah, I got Cajun. But before we start, do anybody want to pray over the food? If not, I'm pray over.
You will pray over.
Alright, dear God, thank you for bringing us here together today. Thank you for this food we're about to receive. I pray it'll bring nourishment to our body and only healthiness, no negativity at all. Once again, thank you. We love you. In Jesus' name I pray.
Amen.
Alright.
So, first, I gotta get the bag set up.
Oh yeah, right. We gotta get this food set up.
Then gotta get the gloves on.
Oh, you wear gloves when you eat?
Yeah, because I don't want to get my hands dirty like that.
Here you go. Oh yeah, she has these nails on. How you enjoying your food so far?
Well, you making it look buzz. So I want to be.
And it looks so crunchy. Oh, here we go.
Got it.
Okay.
Swap.
You sure?
I'm on top.
It looks so crunchy. I like my tenders crispy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
don't know why I still got this Jenko.
So our very first question is, do all men cheat? Who we giving it to?
Well, let me start by saying,
Ding, 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 ding.
do all men cheat? I feel like I have an issue with believing that they all do. When I know in the back of my mind, and I know in all reality, that not all of them cheat. Now, there's some good ones out there.
Facts.
But come here. But I found my one, so I ain't really worried. But for everybody, I was just like, I need everybody to just like act right. I need everybody to act right. If you want somebody, go get them. If you don't want to be with them, don't play with them. That's it.
Right. My thing is, why be in a relationship if you want to be with someone else or entertain other people? Don't make it official with me if you're going to do that. I'd rather you just break up with me than cheat on me. Because you lying is going to make everything 10 times worse than what it already is in the first place.
I think that to answer the question, do all men cheat? No, all men do not cheat. But
Where's the camera?
no, I'm okay. But I feel like I feel like a lot of times these generalizations that we come up with, for example, like niggas ain't shit, or like just be bonkers, stuff like that. Like all of that is just based on our own experiences, and then we make it a generalization and say that that's everybody. For me personally, my experience dealing with boys, I would say boys because I'm talking about high school kids, 18, 19, 21, like, boys, young adults. They have definitely been just immature, in this age, especially this 18 to 25 age demographic.
So loud. I
You're
don't have a cracker in it, y'all.
But yeah, especially in this 18 to 25 age gap, young people are they're in a self-actualization arc. we're all trying to figure out what we're trying to do, who we're trying to be, and where we want to be in the next 5 years. And so guys nowadays are trying to figure all of this stuff out and sort through their own personal drama and demons while still trying to get with another person. And so a lot of times you find in relationships that other party is feeling neglected or feeling emotionally drained, especially as females, because we're the nurturers, we're the healers, so we take on their trauma. So with guys that I've dealt with personally, they always have some sort of issue, whether it's trust issues, or they've been cheated on, or they have depression or anxiety, or they're insecure. Like, it's always some sort of issue, some sort of emotional baggage that they expect me to deal with. So I feel like in that sense, I have just stopped really messing with guys. But I don't think that all men cheat, but I definitely do think that there are some cheaters in the male gender as well as the female gender. So yeah,
I just have to realize, like, because I would be under the impression that all men do, but I'm just like, it's somebody out there that's just like me, who is loyal and who really values loyalty and commitment. Like, I can't be the only one. I might not have, oh, I'm sorry, I'll get that, but I might not have met him yet, but you know, I can't be, I know it's other people out there like me, so I'm just not gonna just assume that everyone is that way, you know?
Yeah, and I want to just chime in on what she said, Asia said earlier. I just fully agree with what she says. It's just like, we just got to take time spiritually, just to add on, to just figure yourself out, you know? And once you figure out yourself, then you can learn to love yourself. And I suggest females and males do the same, because I honestly feel like women cheat as equally as men. So spiritually, you just got to know yourself, and you need to know what you're worth, and you need to know the person that you want to be with, need to know their worth as well.
And when she mentioned spirituality, I definitely know keeping God in the center of everything, yourself, your relationship, like, you will definitely be prosperous in the things that you do. All right. Next topic on the list is the importance of forgiveness.
so the importance of forgiveness. I feel like when you hold a grudge against somebody, or when you like wish bad upon somebody for doing bad to you, all of that is kind of like drinking poison and hoping that it's going to kill the other person. Because when you forgive somebody, it really doesn't have anything to do with them. It has everything to do with you and your personal heart space. At the end of the day, and I preach this all the time, I literally preach this all the time, protect your energy. Protect your energy, like at all costs. Protect your heart space, protect your mind space, protect anything that you feel is draining you. And if you feel like it's draining you, and if it's a person, let that person know. But if it's an object, if it's something like, you know, you need to let it go. So I personally feel like that also has to do with grudges. That also has to do with, you know, hatred. There's a quote by Will Smith. But there's a quote by Will Smith, and it states, people will disrespect you, treat you bad, and make you mad. But let God deal with the things that they do, because hate in your heart will consume you too.
Yeah.
Always, always, always be mindful that at the end of the day, we are all the same traits, like jealousy, traits, all these bad traits that people do. We lie, we're selfish, we can be greedy, we can be deceitful, we can lust, like all of these things. All of these things, they're all human characteristics. We are all human, like, so it's only right to forgive people. And trust me, like, people have done me really, really dirty. For a while, I had a real struggle with forgiving my parents, just because I grew up in a very dysfunctional, like, household, and my parents were very abusive, especially my mom. She was very verbally abusive growing up, and I had a hard time forgiving her for a lot of the stuff that she did to actually have a relationship with her. But it wasn't so much, but I realized that I don't really care too much, or I'm not really too concerned about like having a relationship with my mother, but I am concerned with like having, you know, the right energy or the right intentions or the right feelings towards my mother. I don't want to think about my mom and hate her. I don't want to like think about my mom and be like, oh, I don't mess with her. Like, you know,
I don't want that hate to consume me.
I don't want that hate to consume me. So I have forgiven her, you know, and I'm going through my own healing process. And if you're in a relationship or somebody did something bad to you, like forgive them and go through your own healing process. Like let it hurt and then let it go, you know? But forgiving yourself is part of the healing process.
But yeah, I want to fully agree with her again, because I had that same issue with my father. And with my father, we didn't get along because, you know, he did things to my mother that I just could not like forgive. And like he did things to us and he just neglected us and did a lot of things and just lied. So it's just like a lot of betrayal and a lot of trust issues that I just couldn't deal with in my life. But I knew at some point in my life that he's still my dad. And I would have to like talk to him or do other things, and he be trying, and it's like, I'm too old and I don't want you trying, but it's like, I don't want to talk to you and all this stuff. I was like, no, let me not do that. I need to forgive him. We need to just talk this out and just get it over with, because I'm trying to be at peace. You know, the importance of forgiveness is peace. You want to be at peace in life. You don't want to sit here and just think about how much hate you have for others, because I really want to love everyone in this world. I don't like to hate. Hatred is not good, and it's not good for the soul. So it's just like positivity, peace, all of that that's why forgiveness is so important.
I'm gonna piggyback off of that one point that Janelle made about how she wants to love everybody. There's if y'all are into affirmations, like when I used to, and I need to get back on it, but I used to do affirmations like where you repeat the person saying them. And one of the affirmations would always be like, I am loving all that I am. And then the following one is, I am loving all that you are. Like, so I thought it was really interesting that she made that point about loving everyone, because that's really important.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just have something small to time add on to it. Like, I remember like something that someone told me was just like, it's way like harder to really hold hatred, like not hatred, but it's really hard to like hold hate in your heart instead of just moving on from it. It's like you almost have to force yourself to remember what that person did to you to make them, you know, like so awful in your eyes, to make you hate them so much. It's definitely easier to move on, and like she said, it really is for yourself, because you have to like find peace within your heart and just, you know. But yeah, it's harder to hate than to love. Just remember that.
Sometimes it can be hard to move on, considering what the person did to you, considering just a lot of situations. I don't know, just personally me, I am the type that has been heartbroken over again. So I have definitely had to forgive and forgive and forgive, especially when you put so much into building with somebody, relationships, friendships, whatever it is, and for them to just do you dirty at the end makes you really like have a hard time forgiving them. But I want to jump back to the first point, which is that forgiveness really has nothing to do with the person. Like, it's all about your inner peace. It's all about your heart space, you know? So if you are struggling with forgiving somebody, like, just remember it has nothing to do with them. Like, it's literally all about you. It's all about just cleansing your energy, just cleansing your area so that you're not focused on harboring any hate for this person. Because why would you want to have hate in your heart? You don't want to have hate. You just want to have nothing but love and light, you know? So protect that and keep that and maintain that.
And I don't want people to get this mixed up that with forgiveness, when you forgive someone, you do not have to be friends. You do not have to be super close. You do not have to be besties. You guys can just be on this cordial pace, this compromise you guys have made, and then just carry on with your lives. Just know that I'm going to do me and you're going to do you. And I still love you, but hey, stuff happens, you know? So that's pretty much it for me.
And to piggyback off what A just said, we're talking about your heartbreaks and how you've experienced all these different things. And I was just thinking how like, it really, the things that you go through, they really do help with character development. Like, I've looked back over so many things I've been through, and it's just like, wow, like that, this has made me who I am today, or this has really influenced the wonderful person that I am and that I'm becoming. Yeah, I feel like you should always just look at the situation and see what you can learn from it. See what you can do better, see what you can do differently, see what you need to avoid. Just try to learn from everything that, you know, you go through, because it's some people are here for a lesson, or what is it?
A lesson or a lifetime.
Yeah, and it's true. Like
or a season or a lifetime.
Right, and there's been some people in my life that were meant to be here for a season, but they taught me so much.
Mm-hmm. Amen to that.
You don't have to continue to be friends with somebody that you are forgiving. Like I have forgiven all of my exes, all of the people that I have had anything to do with. I forgive them for what they did. Yes, and just like Destiny was saying, they have all taught me a lot. It has definitely shaped me into who I am. I forgive everybody that's done me dirty, but best believe they are still on the block list. I will not be hitting them up. They will not be seeing what I'm doing, and best believe I'm not worried about what they're doing. It is just that simple, okay? You can forgive somebody and you can still not mess with them. Like it's like, you know? Yeah, but yeah.
I definitely agree. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. That completes the mukbang. Did y'all have anything I want to say?
Subscribe to my channel, That Girl Asia. It'll be in the description. Period. Yeah.
Alright, you can follow me on Instagram, thickle.j with 2 Y's. But just know that take that advice we gave you guys, because it really do help. Because we, as females, just us 3, we went through a lot. Individually, we all been through a lot.
Yes.
And by looking at our face, you may not know.
Yeah.
You don't know my story.
Yeah. You don't know nobody's story.
Honestly, so stop judging, okay?
Period.
Stop.
Period.
But that's the end of this video, and stay tuned for part 2, okay?
Subscribe, like, comment, share.
All that. Cut on the post notifications.
And if you made it to the end of this video, comment.
You're a real win. Oh, don't comment
You gotta come
that.
and say a word.
Comment. You be saying like mangoes.
You gotta say
comment
something.
strawberries.
Comment strawberries. You're a real one if you comment strawberries, and only the real ones know.
You are.
Bye.
Bye.
Easy baby, I never made love, no, I never made love, no, I never did. But I sure know how to, but I sure know how to, baby, I never made love, no,